And welcome to Who Dares Rolls. For this, the May, it is May. There is a video should have dropped just before this. I am sorry for the delays. There's been a lot going on. All over the place. Loads of stuff going on all over the place. So I'll come clean. I have been late getting videos done and stuff because I was in London. I was doing a thing. I said something really special and exciting was going on. For me, personally, it was very special and exciting. I can't say a lot at the moment, but I went and filmed an episode of The Chase with Bradley Walsh, or as he likes to be known as Brad. I'll get into more of that as this episode goes on. But yes, that's some of the things I've been doing. And now that's finished with that and go into what I've been playing. Let's do that. Played! What have I been playing? Well, I played a game of The Chase. But we'll come back to that definitely later. Right, board games we've played. So, Heat. Played that. Ben built Heat with the new expansion, Heavy Rain, I want to say that is. Yes. So, yes. Heat is a game that I don't know why I've put that one. Heat is a game where I think I should enjoy it more than I actually do, if that's weird to say. I don't mind it. I like a racing game. I like Downforce for its simplicity of just racing around, but a little bit of tactics to it. And I like the tactics of what he is doing, which it takes this card manipulation that was in previously Flamme Rouge, the same designer. And you it's a game of you controlling with the heat cards. There's heat cards in your deck which are bad, and essentially you don't want them in your hand because you can't do anything with them. You can only get rid of those heat cards by having cooldowns, which is either being in very lower gears or certain cards and other things will allow you to do that. So it's card hand management because you've got to and push your luck because at certain points you can boost to do other things which use the heat up or cornering very fast, uses your heat up. And it's kind of controlling where the heat is in your deck to get it out, to have this sort of economy of cards going on to be able to also play the game. And I get all that, but I don't know, something about it, I don't know. Anyway, there's the Heavy Rain expansion, adds mainly a couple of tracks, Japan and Mexico, I think I want to say that was. We played both of them. Some more cards, some more sponsor cards, and some more upgrades cards for your cards. The main thing that I could see was really big difference on this is the upgrade cards come with this little purple drip on them, which what it allows you to do when you play one of those out is you can ruffle through your played cards deck and find a heat card and get it out and dump it on there, and depending on the number of drips on there is how many cards you can do that with. So it's another way of manipulating those cards out, and actually that's a really nice addition. I think I like that out of all the stuff. New tracks are good, different ones. There's Japan, there's a couple of really tight bends but also some straights on it, which I blew my car up on. And Mexico, or maybe I'm getting this wrong, I come out right. No, Japan's got water on it. So you've got these straight areas, but you've got water areas. Which leading up to corners, there's water, and if you're trying to decelerate, drop gears in the water, it burns more heat doing that. Bad news. So you kind of need to prep yourself as you go into those corners. You can't afford really to do much braking once you're in there because it's going to end badly. And the Mexico one, it's just a big long straights on it. It's like a big fast. You play 3 laps of that one. It's a bigger, wider lap, but kind of like an endurance race. So anyway, if you have Heat and you really enjoy Heat, looking at the expansion, there is a lot more stuff in there that makes the Heat you've enjoyed even more enjoyable. Yeah, I would say that. I think the only thing I'm going to come down on is it's something about it. It doesn't quite, I don't know what it is. Something about the game that just, I don't know. It doesn't quite hit all my sweet spots. I'll play it. I don't mind it. I enjoy it. I don't do very well at it. And I sit there going, ultimately, I should have enjoyed that more. I feel like something tells me I should be enjoying this more than I am. And I think maybe it's because it is a little bit too much thinky going on. Maybe a bit of that. It's more, what's the sled dog thing? Snowtails. It's more Snowtails than Downforce, I suppose. You know, Thunder Road. I love Thunder Road because it is just rolling dice, explosions, mayhem. Wah! And I like something about a race game that is seat of your pants. Probably Formula Day. I need to dig Formula Day back up. But that I don't know if it feels almost there's too much of a level of analytical thinking going on top of you trying to race and do the things and do everything else, and you're also worrying about this, and it's all good stuff. I don't know why I don't like it, but there we go. Anyway, I don't mind it. It's just not one that I'm left after I've played it going, oof, I need another play of that. Oof, I'd want that in my collection, I suppose. It's not doing that. But there you go. We're horses for courses and all that shenanigans. Sunday we played Ark Nova. I picked it up. I did get one of the cheap copies from Chaos Cards, which I saw subsequently they sold out the video that isn't even released yet, or has been by now, has got me saying Ark Nova's amazing. I said it in that last video. I said I'd ordered it. I got it. We played it on Sunday. It wasn't that bad, but I think with the Marine Worlds expansion it might be. But yeah, again, I'm not going to spend too much time on Ark Nova because I've spoken about it a lot in the last couple of videos. I really enjoy it. I like what it's doing. It feels a little bit like it's fired Terraforming Mars for me in just how I enjoy much more what that is doing. I played a lot of it recently. I haven't not yet quite burnt out on it, so good. And that's where we are with that. Other than that, we played just one. We played some more Saboteur, and I think that was it. Yes. News. Here is the news. So, quickly, the chase. I was on the chase. I am somewhat small sequency due to the production and how they do it. You're not allowed to say much about the episode until it airs. So, they think the episode I filmed won't air for another year and a half, 18 months. Apparently there is an entire season that has been filmed that is sat on the Chase HQ shelf, and that's got to air before the episode I was in airs. I will say, I can't say much. Okay, well, I will say this. I will be putting out a Patreon special episode where I will indulge further into the chase, what went on behind the scenes there, how it all operates, everything else about that. I will spill my guts on that, and it will be obviously spoilerific because it will go into what happened on the episode, which is not going to air for another year and a half. I will say it will make for interesting viewing for all parties. And yeah, duck you sucker, as they say. You would notice that I have not upgraded my house into a mansion, so you can draw your own conclusions from all of that. But anyway, the chase. A year and a half's time, something amazing, magical, and exciting will happen for everyone. Everywhere. Anyway, so that happened. And let's move on, because that has been too long going on about that. Expo is coming. Yes, the UK Games EXPO is the end of the month, actually. I'll be there. I'm going to be there. Tony's going to be there. Jamie's going to be there. We have passes of the press. So with that in mind, we will be doing a video, a preview video over the next week or so. I need to get it done soon, actually, because it's going to swing around awful fast. So, yeah, I'll try and get this all together to film that. I'm going to do that. Sorry, how rude. Tony has not been at a games night for about 4 or 5 weeks because his wife just keeps going out. It's absolutely appalling behaviour, Lisa. She has a social life and she's going out doing social things. So he's not been able to make it to Sunday. We went round his the other week, but between my bloody wife also has a social life and goes out. It's absolutely fucking unbelievable, really. Do they not understand how this board game stuff works? So yeah, they're all going out and doing stuff. So we have to fit in where we can. So hopefully Tony can get round again soon and we can film that. Or I'll have to work something else out. So I'll be putting it out. But prior to the show, at least that one video, maybe even a couple, about what stuff that has got us excited that might be at the expo. Is there anything that you've been excited by? Is there stuff? I have a list. I've started compiling a list. But if there's stuff that you've seen in the run-up to it or something that gets your excitement, then by all means shout away. Let me know and I will add it to the list and we'll talk about it and stuff. Frosthaven Mapbook. Who the fuck? So here you go. Here's a thing I didn't even know it fucking existed. About, I'm going to say a year ago, I'm not sure now. But anyway, there was a Gloomhaven festival that Cellar4 Games did on GameFound, I think it was. Bit of a hoo-ah over the whole thing. They were, oh, it's good. Now, as far as I could see initially, and it was a typical example of the Kickstarter stuff or these sort of stuff, that really communication should be fucking better. Because all I could tell from what that was ushering in this buttons and bugs little mini game that I had no interest in. An RPG, I thought they were doing a Gloomhaven RPG, and miniatures, also miniatures. And that was kind of the message I got through all of that. I didn't look at it because I was like, I don't want any of that stuff. Well, I don't want any of that stuff, so I didn't look at it. But apparently, in amongst all of that, they actually did a Frosthaven map book. So if you've played Jaws of the Lion or aware of Jaws of the Lion, there is, instead of tiles, hex tiles and stuff that you build on the maps every game, there is a book of maps that you essentially open up, put on the table, and off you play, which we have seen in the recent news of the Mandalorian Adventures, seems to be doing a very similar thing. So they did, as part of this thing, a fucking Frosthaven map book, or map books. I think there's about 4 of them. I think it was about 50 quid. I had literally no idea that was in there, because I wasn't really engaged in what they're doing. But there you go. Here's a fucking thing for you. You've sold fucking... How many people, Frosthaven backers, actually didn't know that existed? It's just fucking frustrating. It's like, just communicate better. Let me know. So I'm going to have to wait. I don't know. I mean, I'm torn, because Frosthaven is becoming a fucking right royal pain in my ass, if I'm honest with you. But anything else that would streamline it further would make me happy. A map book would make me happy. Maybe not at 50 quid, or map books, but I'll speak to the assembled gaggle of them, because they all are enjoying Frosthaven much more than me. So maybe, just maybe, one of them, or a couple of them, or all of us will put in a couple of quid and pick up the map book. I know Cellophile normally have a stand presence at Expo, so potentially that volumes of books might be there at this Expo to pick up. We shall see. But yes, note to publishers of Kickstarter and GameFound, it's like, be more... if you've got a game that you've sold and you're doing amendments to this, then make it easy and obvious how people can add stuff and get stuff. It's much nicer. I've seen the similar arguments come up recently about Robinson Crusoe and a few other things, where just people didn't really know how to either order the stuff, it wasn't clear, it was obtuse, or wasn't even communicated effectively. So, fuck's sake, get your fucking act together. Jesus fucking wept. Honestly. So there you go. That's new. I think that's it really. So over the next week or two, we're doing, well, over the next couple of weeks, there will be an Expo video, which I will gather the boys together, Avengers style, to talk about what we all are interested in, excited, or doing, or seeing, or smelling, or chewing on, or licking, or whatever the fuck is going to happen there. That will happen. I will probably do the homework. We'll see if they... Oh, no, faith, boys, you're watching this. I know you are. Homework assignment. Just fucking get on it, all right? So that, and then what have I watched? What else? I've been watching Fallout. I'm really enjoying the aesthetic of that. I think it's good. I really enjoyed the Fallout. I've only done about 4, maybe I think 5 episodes in. Loving that. Really good. Free Body Problem. I still need to watch the last couple of episodes, but again, I've been enjoying that. It's a bit more hard sci-fi. I watched Bullet Train the other night. Brad Pitt one. Yeah, it's on Netflix. If you haven't got Netflix, it's for free on Netflix now. Go watch Bullet Train if you've not seen it. It feels, I think it's David Lynch. I think directed, not Leach. I think he directed the original John Wick. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, it's trying for that cool aesthetic, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson's really good in it. And there's a couple. The cast generally is all very good, and I think it's trying to vibe off the Kill Bill kind of aesthetic with some of the musical choices and some of the style of the thing. It's trying to be this kind of Kill Billy type thing where you kind of get invested in the characters and it's trying to do that. It feels like a bad cover version of Kill Bill. That's what it feels a little bit like. It's perfectly fine, but a bit boring actually, and it's all right, but it's not all right. It's like a 2.5, 3 star at best. But you know, it's free if it's on there. You can watch that. There's a bunch of other stuff I do want to watch. Brain gone. Oh, there's a new Star Wars thing on. I know Acolyte's coming, but that's all. There's a new animated thing on Disney for Star Wars. Something about Tales of the Empire, maybe? It looked kind of cool. I haven't watched that yet. I'm doing a lot of erring this episode. I apologise. I'm not going to edit it out. Just saying. So that's the news, really, and that's what I've been doing. There is other stuff as well, but it's been a long week. It's been exhausting. Trust me. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you're finding well. I'll be back soon, hopefully, with another video. Lots of hopefullys going on here. Oh, God, and we can't miss the obvious thing. Is like, isn't it a lovely day? Sun is shining. It's a Sunday. The Conservative Party is... It's all but a faint memory, is it not? It's been politically, it's been a lovely week, hasn't it? I feel quite serene in that, actually. But yes, if you are a supporter of all of that, then well done you. Yes, it's good, jolly good. It was nice to see kind of this gentle rebellion sort of swave across the UK. Everyone went, no, we really have had enough of this. So yes, I hope you're happy about that. If you're not happy about that, then obviously you're going to be even less happy now. I can't really see how you're listening or watching this. But yes, if you're unhappy about that, then we'll maybe go home and reassess your life choices and your voting choices. And then come to the realisation they were silly and change. You can be a better person. Or other options are available to you. I'm finishing the video. This is the video. It is officially finished. Goodbye. Have a good week. See you soon. Ta-ta.